Hey, what is it, guys? My name is Abu Sufyan, and if you're watching this video, you're obviously curious about your video's vocals. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how to sound crisp and clear. Okay, let's get started then. So, first of all, the audio gear is the most important thing to record your audio, obviously. I use the Zoom H1n. It's a handy recorder and pretty good. With it comes with the amp inside it, which gives you a crispy sound. But there are settings which you need to set it out to make it crisp and clear vocals on your video. Without this recorder, my audio could have been sound like something like this, wet, and this is a microphone from the camera. And then without processing, my audio would sound like this, and after processing, it sounds like this. So let's break down properly. How do I process it? First of all, I set the recording format in 48 kilohertz in 24-bit. Then I turn off all the filters like low cut filter, then auto limiter and auto level. Turning these filters off, it allows you, or it gives you more controls while editing in the post. Also, one more thing, you need to set the level of the Zoom H1 from 7 to 10, the level dial which you get with the Zoom H1. The newer version of the Zoom H1 series, H1e Essential, that doesn't has the dial. So it also gives you 32-bit to record. I recommend you to buy the newer version because it's way more silent. The buttons are silent, everything is silent. It doesn't has this feature. It can record up 24-bit only. That is why you have to set your dial from 7 to 10, and that's where it gives the best noise performance. And below that, it will create a white amp noise from the Zoom H1n, which you can notice it in the earphones or the editing software. Zoom H1n allows you to record up to 96 kilohertz at 24-bit, but I record it on 48 hertz because it makes a low size file. If you want to record it on a higher spectrum, obviously you can go there. So what software do I use to edit the vocals? I use the Adobe Audition, and if you want some free software, you can use the Adobe Audition always. I'm going to make another video about the Adobe Audition, how to tweak your audio there. Link will be given in the I button. You can always check it. So now let's get into our computer screen. Okay, so now we are on the screen. So first of all, I forgot to mention something very important, and that is you always need to record your audio files in WAV file .wav format. If you record it, it's like a raw format where it records everything, and that's the thing. So now let's get into it. How do I process it in the computer? I'm going to follow 7 steps actually. At the beginning, the first step, what I do is I import my audio file, and obviously you will need a good pair of headphones. I'm using Razer Shark X Lite. So put the headphones on and then import your audio clip to the Adobe Audition. So once it's in, you can see there are 2 channels, left and right. Since Zoom H1n doesn't records in mono by default, we'll have to convert that into mono. And here's the question, why should we go for the mono? Because it is the industry standard, and that's how it sounds better if you convert the file to mono. So now let's convert it into mono. So let's go to the edit and we'll go convert sample type. You need to select mono 50%, 50% on both the right and left mix. Hit OK. Now we have successfully converted the file into mono. So now you can see one more thing, that the sound, it's pretty low.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
It's very low. It's hardly touching
Peter Piper picked
minus 18 decibels. So we need to increase it. Also, if you are using a file, for example, this file shows very less clipping. So I'm going to show you another file which has more clipping to it. 42. In this file you can see clipping is way too much. So sometimes it's a good practice to lower this manually like this, so that you don't have to deal with the other problem while normalizing the audio. You can do like that if your audio is clipping too much, only then. Let's get back to our Peter Piper.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled.
So now let's increase the volume. We can do that by normalizing to -0.1 dB. It will reach around -2, as you can see here.
The pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Sounds pretty decent. So now we are going to capture a noise print. There's a noise print. We are going to remove this totally out from this. We are going, not totally, we'll try our best to reduce the noise as much as possible. So first of all, we need to capture the noise. Here's the portion, right click and capture noise print, and then select all, go to the effects, amplitude and compression, noise reduction and distortion, adaptive noise reduction. And now
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers.
It's too silent. Okay, let's make it a little bit lower. Let's reduce the noise by 15 decibels.
Peter Piper picked
18.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Okay, that's pretty good. Higher quality mode. Let's apply it.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers Peter.
Sounds pretty decent. Now let's EQ it. Let's go to the filter and EQ parametric equalizer. So here let's shape the tone. I always put the high pass and low pass. So you need to keep in mind the 6 frequency areas which you should be aware of. You see, normal human vocals, like for a male, its fundamental pitch is around 80 to 165, and females lives around 165 to 250. That's where the fundamental pitch lives. First, you need to understand 6 frequency areas while you are EQing your vocals. First of all, you need to understand where your uh, fundamental pitch lives, if you're male or female, and you need to understand where is your sound making, in which frequency does it make the boxy sound, and where does it makes nasally sound, and where does it makes the face presence, actual face presence. And we need to also understand in which frequency there's the sibilance, the S and T sound. That's the sibilance. How to remove it if it's more. You can improve a poorly recorded audio by following all these 6 methods. And let's focus on the tutorial.
If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
Okay, now it has some boxy sound in it, so let's fix that, and we'll see that around 300 to 500 range. 100 to 500 range.
If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a
There's the
peck of
boxy
pickled
sound which
peppers,
I was talking
where's
about.
the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Let's lower it down a little bit.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers,
This is the boxy sound which I was talking about. So let's lower it down. It's around.
where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
Pretty good. Now let's try. I don't have much nasally sound, so I don't need to adjust much. Let's put 1000 hertz here.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers,
I want to give a little bit of punchy bass here by adjusting a bit here.
where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Let's increase the 5000 hertz a little bit to make it present.
Peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter
And let's lower down the sibilance a little bit.
Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
I think this sounds pretty good. I'm going to go with this. Let's close this and let's apply the effect. Okay, And now I'm going to put one more time the EQ to get a punchy voice, like loudness maximizer.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers.
And increase the 120 hertz a little bit on the upside.
Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Loved it. Once it's done, I'll go to the compression, add an effect which is called compression. We'll compress it. I'll put single band compression and try to listen.
A pack of pickled peppers. A pack of.
By looking at that indicator in the bottom. So what does compression does? Compression does nothing much but cuts down the frequencies below the desired threshold, which I will put. Like for example, this is minus 9 dB. So if I set the threshold to minus 9 dB here, minus 9 dB, it will put down all the peaks lower to the minus 9, or it will set it to the minus 9, like not below the minus 9, it will come closer to the minus 9. And if I put 4 ratio for H1, that means it will treat 4 decibels as 1. So whenever it is cutting down the peaks, it will cut down, it will treat 4 decibels as 1 dB, so that it comes closer to the minus 9 dB. We can raise the lower peaks closer to minus 9. Like here we have some silent parts right here, or this parts. It will come closer to the minus 9 dB. I don't think I need to add any more volume because I'm pretty good with this.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
I'm pretty good with this. Usually what I do is I know these things, how these things works, so I usually don't apply directly. What I do is I go here at the add effect, and I go to the dynamics, and I understand what to do, what not to do. Like I need to add a compressor, I add a limiter, I put a hard limiter on -1, and then
pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, where's the pack of pickled?
This audio was recorded very nicely, so it doesn't have to edit it out so much.
Peppers Peter Piper picked. Picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers.
Sounds good.
Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers,
then I apply it and done.
A pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper.
Also, you can do one thing, like normalize it again once. If you want to, go to the favorites, normalize to -1 dB. It's done. So, and save it.
A pack of pickled peppers.
That's it. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Always feel free to criticize my video, and if you think this video helped you in some way, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button, and see you guys in the next one.